The housing crisis has wiped out roughly $3.5 trillion in homeowner equity since the spring of 2006. Foreclosures, well, they've reached the highest level since the Great Depression. Our next guest has found a silver lining and a profitable business in a gloomy environment. Robert Lee is the co-founder of Foreclosure Trackers. He has been investing in foreclosures for 12 years and defaulted mortgages since 2003. Welcome, Robert. We're glad to have you.
Deirdre, thank you for having me on the show.
So you buy first mortgage notes, not homes themselves, but loans, and then you employ a workout, not kick out approach. Is that right?
Correct. What we do at Foreclosure Trackers, we have two divisions. And one division is we buy the loans, not the homes. Okay? So in other words, the lenders, you got to remember right now, the lenders are not collectors, not in the real estate game. They're lenders. Okay? They lend money. So what's happening right now in America is America's basically out of equity. So lenders right now do not want to foreclose. It's too painstaking.
So how do you find the balance of risk, Robert? Not to cut you off, but I mean, I'm assuming that without liquidity, you have to be really selective about just how much really in over their heads loans you are assuming versus ones that are maybe just a few months behind in payments. Is that right?
Correct, but what happens is, what's going on right now is the lenders, remember, the lenders are not in the collection business as far as the banks. What they are is they're selling the loans right now, not the homes. A lot of lenders right now elect not to initiate a foreclosure and they'll sell the loans. We buy the loans at a discount. Then what we turn around and do is we do a workout with the homeowner. So in other words, the lender right now, for example, when we purchased Aegis Mortgage, that portfolio a couple months ago, we bought the loans at a discount, the loans. We bought the first mortgages at a substantial discount. We turned around and rather than foreclosing on the homeowners, we did a workout with them, whether it be a loan modification or forbearance or a principal reduction of their balance, whether they have bad credit and we can get their credit repaired by credit restoration, whatever it takes. We don't want to foreclose on people. It's their homes. It's not their investment. It's a home.
Where are you getting the money to do this? Are you raising funds privately?
Correct. Correct. I'm here in Orange County, California. A lot of hedge funds, a lot of private investors. Everybody wants to invest in defaulted mortgages right now.
Is that true? So
security.
It's not even a hard sell on your part to raise capital?
It's the easiest thing in the world. There's no shortage of money. The shortage is getting in with the lenders and buying the defaulted mortgages for them. It's getting kind of competitive right now.
I'm guessing it's kind of an emotional business to be in. I mean, do you actually go home to home and sit down and work out with individual people the mortgage details?
What happens is we buy a portfolio, like we bought Mortgage Lenders Network this year, and we bought Aegis Mortgage. When we bought the loans, what we do is we set them up in our servicing shop out in Newport Beach, California. What they do is they call the payers and make connection with them, and we ask the payers, what do you want to do? Do you want to give the house back to us? We'll do a deed in lieu. Do you want us to help you restructure the loan? Do you want to keep the house? Do you want to sell it? We'll do a short sale with you. We ask the payers, the homeowners, what do you want to do? Whatever they want to do, we'll help them. If they say we don't want the home, we'll take the home back on a deed in lieu. We own the house, and more importantly, we're not foreclosing on the payers.
And how much percentage-wise do you usually make, Robert, per transaction, or however you can measure it?
Well, I'll say that it's a very lucrative business. What we buy the loans for is really, we like to keep that to ourselves. But the bottom line, it's about what are we doing for the homeowners. If you owe me $500,000 on an unpaid principal balance and maybe $50,000 on back payments, so you owe me $550,000,
okay,
I might allow you to pay me off $400,000.
All right, Robert, we thank you for joining us. Robert Lee there of Foreclosure Trackers.